Whew, another hot day. Another transparency agenda. Another me dodging a car as I take my walk. It's all consistent. That's what I like about this. It's always consistent. Watch it, lizard. I'm not messing with you. So, hey everybody, it's Lewis Porter Jr. Starting another lovely episode of Transparency Agenda Daily. I'm coming to you Friday the 13th. Bad luck. Yes, I do believe in bad luck. What's up, Dale? I do believe in bad luck, so things might happen, so I'm hoping to keep myself in a normal, healthy situation as I do this, and just relax and just talk about some good topics. So what's up first? First up, most importantly, give me a little bump. Most importantly, the weekend, thank goodness. It's going to be a good weekend. I'm going to be at Florida SuperCon on Saturday morning. I should be out there bright and early, like ridiculously early. I got a couple books I need to get signed. I'm going to get my copy of Planetary, signed by John Cassidy. He's going to be there. And hey Stacy, I've always wanted to actually meet John because I'm a big fan of his artwork. Just want to talk some stuff with him, understand his process. I'll probably shoot some stuff live there too, so don't be surprised. I'll be doing this live show, so I'll chop that up, get that together, of course. And, that's some other stuff. Oh, look, a for rent sign. Oh, a 3-2 with a pool. Well, that's kind of nice, Ken. I can only guess what that's going to cost you. But anyway, so yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Mark Bagley is going to be there. Mark Bagley is going to be there. I'm hoping to give him to sign some of his original books he did when he was first coming up in the industry. And he's going to be like, holy cow, you have this? Like, yep, have my bookshelf. I always liked his artwork. I've always been a big fan of Mark Bagley. I think his artwork has always been perfect. It's a nice, perfect style to do. So I'm very happy about that. That's kind of cool. And, Oliver Copio was supposed to be there, but he had to cancel, which is so upsetting. I love talking to him. He's a comic book artist. He's done a lot of big stuff. I think the biggest thing that most people would have seen him on was he did Marvel's Siege, that whole series. Well, that's one of his bigger ones. He did some stuff for Avengers and stuff like that. That's one and also did Thor with J. Michael Straczynski, one of the best runs that I've always enjoyed. So, he's always interesting to talk to. It's always interesting to talk to an artist who he's French, he's from Europe, so he has a lot of that's a different thing too. The whole French art scene in comics is so different than the American one. America, we love it, but they over there, they actually respect it as legitimate art. So it's like, wow. Over here, it's like, oh, you do funny books? That's nice. So it has a little, I say tender, that's not the word I'm looking for, but another little more respect for the work, and you gotta respect that. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those kind of weekends. Also, Howard Chaykin is gonna be there. Howard Chaykin is a writer artist who's been involved in the industry forever. And what is more interesting that I think is really amazing is that you can go by his booth, like no one will be there, because Howard Chaykin isn't a super hot new guy. It's like Howard Chaykin did comics in the 80s and 90s when I was reading comic books super hardcore. And what made it even more interesting is he had several TV shows that got on TV. He worked in Hollywood for a long time. He's got himself a Hollywood pension. A lot of his creations made it on TV. The old TV show Viper with the car, that's one of his. People are like, wow, that wasn't a great show. Yeah, but how many times you got a show on TV? What you need to understand is what's the process like? What's it like out in Hollywood? How crazy is it really? That kind of stuff. So that's a great opportunity to talk to these guys. So that's why I don't understand. People just come talk or just talk this comics and they see somebody like, oh, he's not doing anything now. It's like, dude, they're probably doing something else. That's the funniest thing. I didn't learn this out too much later, that a lot of the guys who do comics do other stuff like related to comics that pay so much better than comics do. A couple, who was it? I can't remember. I think it was Bendis, but I don't think it was Bendis. But it might have been Bendis. I can't remember. Well, one of them was telling me that they did a little. No, it wasn't Baby. Fabian Nicieza. Was it Fabian Nicieza? God, I can't remember. It's driving me crazy now. Whatever it was, is that they were saying that they would do like a little one-shot book that was comic related, but wasn't like actually a comic book. It'd be like for some hospital or something like that. They would, we want to use Marvel characters and do a little comic book, that kind of thing. And they said they got paid a whole lot more than the regular work they did for Marvel and stuff like that. And they do as many of these as they do a monthly book. So it's like, why would I waste money chasing this little bit of monthly book money when I can go over here, do these specials, get paid, just better, not just as well, better, and still enjoy myself. So that was a weird little thing that was kind of interesting. So that's why they do it the way they do. It all makes sense now. So yeah, that's my Saturday plans. Lucas will be with his grandfather, because every time I take Lucas to a convention, he gets tired after 10 minutes because he's not running around being crazy. And there's no bounce houses. And he's 8 and all he cares about is bounce houses. That is his life, which I think is hilarious. So there you go. Butterfly. So as of late, since the whole title of this whole thing is bullies, as of late, I've noticed a lot of, I won't even call it bullying. It's definitely bullying, but it's not like, see, I hate that term bullying, because people have turned it into like a crutch. Oh, you're being bullied online. You're being bullied. Yeah, but like a lot of people are being bullied for like no apparent reason. This whole thing with White Wolf that popped up. I was amazed how quickly people people who are normally, I can't even call it rational anymore. I think people are jumping to conclusions now, and that's where they start the conversation from. You are like this because I heard about this. And it's like, no, that's not true. I don't care if it's true or not. This is what they said, so this must be true. And people are from that point of view, and then they go, I'll never deal with anybody who does with this such thing. And anybody who deals with them could not be friends with me. And it's like, it's very much ultimatum thing. And I'm just like, you can disagree with people. You can disagree fundamentally with people. You may not like them at all. They may not like you. And I have a very simple theory. As long as they keep their hands to themselves, it's all cool. You can call me whatever you want. That's not going to affect me. I'm a big boy. I'm used to being called things. The second you lay your hands on me, then it's on. But call me whatever you want. I don't care. It's not, my personal, self-esteem isn't rested in you. Hence the word self-esteem. Starts with self. Some people don't know that. Some people get upset about that, make me laugh. It's like, dude, just let it be. And yeah, so I saw some of this, they're supporting neo-Nazis. And I'm just like, I don't think they're supporting neo-Nazis. And I'm just like, it has taken a ugly turn. And this happens like everywhere with stuff. If someone doesn't agree from your point of view, they're absolutely wrong and they can never be right. And people are like, well, I won't even deal with them. And to me, it's just like, well, how do you have conversations with people to learn new things? You got to have opposing views. I don't think everyone should agree. This isn't Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which would be awesome if it was, because we wouldn't have a lot of problems. But sometimes you're going to fundamentally disagree with things. And it's okay to disagree. All you have to do is like, yep, you know what? That's your opinion. That's mine. I'm good. And you can walk away. You don't have to. But people nowadays are very much this whole mindset of, if you disagree with me, I must destroy you. And I'm just like, I don't get that part of it. I don't. I just know that doing the right thing is always the best way to handle stuff. And sometimes doing the right thing is just walking away. Some people don't believe that. Some people want to fight it out forever and, hold grudges forever. I'm just not going to do that. Fundamentally, I'm not going to do that. It's not good for my karma. Holding a grudge forever. And it's like, what are you holding a grudge about? And it'll be something like really dumb. I think, and plus it's the hyperbole of people saying, I will never do X with so-and-so because of Y. Somebody said it the best. It's like, you had all these people claiming if Trump got elected, they'd move to Canada. No one even got a suitcase together. It's like, dude, people talk like that to make themselves sound big, but it's like, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. Look, I couldn't stand Trump, but I know Trump is just a momentary blip in the United States of America. There's lots of things America's done to me personally, as being an African American. I've been like, are you kidding me? I'm getting the hell out of here. But I haven't left. Trump is just one other knucklehead in a line of knuckleheads who've done dumb things as president. Let's be honest, he's definitely going to go on for Superman of this. Like, holy cow, dude, how stupid can you be? But, there's always going to be people like that. Always. You just accept it, let them do their thing, and then when they leave, you get it back to normal. Because that's what happens. The pendulum swings from one extreme to the other, back and forth. You just make sure not too many crazy things happen. Like, like the I guess the newest bully thing I've been noticing. I'm gonna use some terms, so just get used to it. A lot of white people, specifically white women, seem to be approaching people of color, male and female, and calling them out for things that don't always, involve them. I just saw the day before, well, 2 days before, I saw a woman in Indiana, Puerto Rican. She's wearing a Puerto Rican flag on her shirt, getting cursed out by some old dude about you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be in America. Da, da, da. And it was just like weird as hell. What made it even weirder was there was a cop in like the background, within 20 feet. He's watching this. The girl's asking the cop, "Can you please help me?" Da, 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 da. And the guy's going crazy. This goes on for like 3 or 4 minutes, and the cop never comes up to help her. All right, and this is like, I can say like a week ago, but probably not. But several days ago. Yesterday I read they arrested the guy who was doing the yelling, the old white guy doing the yelling, and they got him on felony hate crime. Now, I'm all for freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to say. I may not agree with it, but I will definitely defend your right to say it. But in the words of Ice-T, in a statement I've said several times, you got the freedom of speech. Just watch what you say. Because that guy who said all that stuff to that girl just got charged with felony hate crime. Felony hate crime! Dude, that's a felony. That means you go to real jail with real criminals. And that dude, he may not do any time, but he might be listed as a felon. So that means he loses his right to vote. Because that's, anybody catching a felony over a hate crime, you've just knocked yourself into the same area as Nazis. And if you're looking to be a Nazi, hey, that's great for you. But in prison, I don't think that's really the look you want to have. But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe some people want to be Nazis. But I've noticed, like I said, I've noticed a lot of white women doing this all of a sudden. And I can't figure that part out. Like also Indiana. Indiana's a big place for this, if you did not know. There was a black man sitting at his apartment pool. The woman keeps asking him, "Show me your ID." He goes, "Here's the key to get in the pool." She's like, "I need to know where you live." He's like, "I don't know you. I'm not telling you where I live." They have a security guard who's an off-duty cop trying to force him to tell the lady where he lives. He's like, "Look, I got the key to the thing. I don't have to tell you where I lived." And it became this big hubbub. And it's like, this isn't the first time she's been involved in something like this. But I just think to myself, it's like, guys, in this day and age, why in the world would you put yourself, your family, your actual financial freedom, because that's when you have a job, you have a little financial freedom, at risk by doing something stupid like this? Like the guy in North Carolina with the black woman with the pool. His company fired him, and then he got kicked off the board. He said he resigned, but they kicked him off the board. Let's not kid anybody. All for because he wanted to find out if a woman could go to the pool. And you're just like, are you kidding me, man? Is this what it's really worth? And it's so petty. And like everybody's trying to be the big bad bully. I'm just like, it's not, you don't have to be like that. Because, now, as some people have realized, but not a lot, but some, you want to bully people like that, they're going to catch you on film. And they're going to show everybody you know. And they're going to shame you into compliance. No, you don't like that? I think it's very fair. I think it's the best idea ever. Because some people aren't going to perform on their own. Nope. They're going to act a certain way. Think, I don't care. No, you don't have to care. But your boss might care. Your family members might care. People in your community might care. And they don't want to have a certain kind of look. So they handle stuff accordingly. Hell, you saw with Papa John's, the guy, President Papa John, had to resign from the board. Now, does it really affect his money? No. He owns 30% of the shares of stocks. But dude, people are going to remember him being connected to that statement probably forever. Is that going to help him out in his business in the long run? No. Is it going to turn people off from working for him? Well, some companies have been like, "Nah, we ain't working with you. Nah, it's like, you think that's a cool statement? Nah, we out." You got to respect people who do that. Who are like, "Nah, I'm done. We're good. We don't have to work anymore." I kind of respect that attitude. But the whole bullying thing, it's just gotten crazy. And the game industry is just stupid. I mean, just point out stupid. How are you going to be bullying people? We work in an industry that's about fun. You need to bully somebody? What are you going to bully them about? Come on. Oh my God. it just drives me crazy. I mean, I've seen some stuff going online and just hearing what people say. And it's just to me, it's just like, first of all, why is there so much anger and vitriol? Yes, certain ones, the neo-Nazi one, I understand you don't like neo-Nazis. That's not hard to understand, at least from my perspective. But why would you think that people would do that? That'd be the first thought. And it's like, people attack them, and they just, I'm not going to deal with them. I'm not going to talk to them. You know, it's called jumping to conclusions. Why don't you let people have their minds made up, or their own opinions made up, really. It's really opinions. It's not even minds. I got this opinion. It's the opinion I'm going to die on, whatever the hill might be. This is my opinion. I'm standing by it. Facts will not enter into this. This is my opinion. This is the way I feel. So the way I feel makes me feel right. Boom. So, I don't know. I just thought that was a huge better one. I thought that was just so silly that people, and then, you know, people try to go online to explain what's going on. Nope, that's not what you mean. So it's like, you know, people don't want to listen to you. They've got their little thing. They put it up. They get angry. You know, more power to them. That's why I'm just like, I don't even get involved with this mess. This is the part of the industry that makes no sense to me. The industry is tiny as hell. There's not a ton of money in it. And pushing people away from the industry doesn't help us in the long run. But still, people still are like, let's push ourselves away. Let's push people away. Let's push people out of this industry. Because, you know, there's nothing smarter than shrinking our potential clientele who might want to purchase something from us. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it, and I'm not going to gripe about it. Because being a bully is really a waste of time. I'm just going to do nice things to people, try to be as awesome as possible, try to be as open as possible, because it's right. It's true. The more you are open, the more you try to help people, the better things happen to you. You know, I truly believe this. And don't get me wrong, I didn't always believe this. You know, there was a time where I used to hoard artists. Like, oh no, I'm not going to tell people where I got this artist from. I did all the hard work. Why should they get some stuff? But now I'm like, nope, not anymore. I find an artist that's cool, that's exciting. I promote them. We do business, we don't do business, it doesn't matter. I'm out there just trying to just hustle and talk to people and say, hey, here's a great artist, you might want to check them out. You know, they need some work. Here's a great person. So people know that, hey man, you know, deal with Lewis. He's going to help you out. Like, prime example, last night, I was promoting this guy's artwork. And there's one guy, this other guy who's, I guess, interested, I'm going to use quotes, interested in the artwork, came on, this is on RPG Now, and it's like, he basically is like, I don't even understand why you're using Lewis to sell. You could sell direct. And it's just like, people don't have a perspective of things. When you don't have a perspective of things, you don't understand it, you just say dumb things. So, this guy said this in a forum trying to shame me that I shouldn't be selling this guy's stuff. So I came back with a rebuttal. And I was like, and here's basically, it sums up my rebuttal. I'm like, look, the reason the guy's selling with me, because I've been doing this for 18 years. I got over 20,000 people on my email list that I send emails to. On top of that, I only take 10%. That's what I take. That's my cut, 10%. Now, I know tons of people who sell art who sell for more. Some people take 15, some take 20, some take up to 35%. Me, I take 10%. That's what I take. When I'm dealing with artists and stuff like that, 10%. Yes, am I going to promote them? Of course I am. Am I going to get their names out there? Of course I am. Am I going to push it? Of course I am. Because once again, when the artist does good and sells, that's when I get paid. You know, and I think it's just funny to hear people, how they think the thing is. Like, oh, well, you could sell better on your own. It's like, yeah, you probably could. In years, developing it, going out, marketing themselves, and getting out there. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't find that exciting. I find it exciting. It is kind of like, I like that part. I like marketing. That's why I do it professionally as a job. This is interesting to me. You know, most people just assume they're just going to cut that, throw the artwork, and it just sells like hotcakes. No. The only thing that sells like hotcakes is hotcakes. Hence, it's called selling like hotcakes. Get it? See? Real stuff needs to actually, you know, you got to market. You got to get out there. You got to find who's actually readily available as a person who says, hey, I want to buy your stuff. And it's funny because even with a site like RPG Now, Drive-Thru, or any site, I'll use just Drive-Thru because There's so much material coming into drive-through. You can easily get lost in the flood. Like, I can put up a product now, and with 10 minutes, it'll be moved off the front page. And once your product comes off the front page, well, you got to find a way to sell it. Because most people aren't going to find it. Because, it's a deluge of stuff. Just like, whoop, more stuff. And if you don't have a fan base, you haven't built a fan base, or you don't know how to build a fan base, you're going to be like, just run over. And that's what happens a lot. A lot of people, oh, I can't sell anything on RPG now. Well, how'd you market it? Well, I didn't market it. I just put it on the site and it didn't sell. And you look and go, look, Elizabeth, waffles are okay, but nothing sells like hotcakes. Everybody knows that. I do like waffles, though. Don't get me wrong. So, yeah, it's just funny that people get this whole attitude of like, I showed up, so I deserve a prize. Do you want a cookie? Because that's all you're gonna get is a cookie. There's your cookie. Now go do some work. I'm lucky to say I have like well over 700 products for sale. That's a lot of products. 700 products. And you know what? Probably now 16% of them are products I sell with other people to them that get money off of. That's not a bad deal. There are people who've made a fair amount of money hanging around me. I'm not saying I'm some kind of genius at this. Hey, Scott. Hey, Adam. I'm just saying that maybe I might have some skills in 17, 18 years that I've developed at this game to help you make some money. Some really simple stuff. Stuff you may not have thought about. But, some people get this whole attitude like, Lewis, I wouldn't work with Lewis Porter. Like, all right, don't work with me. It's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. You're a horrible person, Lewis. Well, probably I am. I mean, I've done some bad things. I'm definitely not perfect. But, like, come on, man. It's like, I know that people want to bully you into all kinds of stuff. When I do dumb things, I apologize. If I did something I thought was realistic and I thought I'd say something about it. My opinion might change over time. Things happen to make them change, but I'm definitely not going to just do stuff because you're trying to bully me into it. And why do you think bullying is going to work? Bullying doesn't work. Being friendly works. Look, let me tell you a prime example. I'm going to use I keep using his name a lot in these things, but once you meet him, you understand why. Owen Casey Stevens, the nicest people I've ever met. Owen has always been a nice guy. That is his specialty, being nice. I will never be as nice as Owen. That's not going to happen. Owen is he's incredibly nice. He's incredibly friendly. He's incredibly helpful. I would like to be as nice as him one day, but I'm rough around the edges. I tell it like it is. I like being a renegade. So these are things that are going to cause me problems my entire life. That doesn't mean I have to be mean to people. It just means that I understand what I'm doing in my life, what I do, and even better, I just need to know how to help people achieve what they want to achieve. If I help people achieve what they want to achieve, that makes me a good guy. Look, if I come to cons, that's another thing. I do need to come to cons. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get Lucas in shape for cons season. I got to get him together. He's just part-timing. Once Lucas gets himself together, I will be going to more cons. Plus, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to travel to more cons anyway. I still have never been to San Diego Comic-Con. That's right. Nearly 50 years on this planet. I'm a comic book fan, but never been to San Diego Comic-Con. I have to go one day, just to go. I still want to do Gen Con more often. I want to do Origins more often. I want to do a lot of cons more often. But that all ties down to being a single parent. If you got two parents, you can do a lot of stuff. Single parent, you got to make a lot of sacrifices. But the sacrifices I make for Lucas, I'm okay with that. I'm just saying, don't be a bully. You don't have to bully anybody. Be friendly and nice. And if somebody's getting bullied, maybe do something cool and just say, hey, that's not cool. Let's not do that. If you don't like something, just say, look, I don't like it, and that's my opinion. I don't have to scream about it and I want their death or, burn it. I'm not going to say all that. Hey, man, that's just not for me. Thank you. Boom, and leave it like that. I'm going to keep it cool like that. What can I say? All right. I heard Philly is very nice. Thank you. All right, I'm done with my walk. Get to my room. I'm hot and sweaty again today because, of course, it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. Whew. So, yeah, like I said, I've been on this weekend. I've got to do the con. But after that, I'll probably be hanging out doing some stuff. But like I said, I'm hoping to shoot some videos so you all can enjoy it. All right, I'm getting out of here. You all have a good weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Yeah, Monday sounds good. I'll see you on Monday, or maybe even tomorrow. You know what I mean. Talk to y'all later.